Hello everyone, this is Dennis. Today I'm going to teach you guys some basic musical theory. So right in front of you on the screen is a musical alphabet, which we can also call the chromatic scale. In chromatic scale, there are 12 notes, which is right here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this two, those counts as one. And you just keep repeat this pattern. So 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. So that's why I put a C next to it and a B in front of it to show that it's repeating. And be, from here to here, it takes half step. That's why I draw this little red mark to demonstrate half step, not mark, half step. So it takes half step from C to get to C sharp or D flat. Okay, what the heck is a C sharp and what the heck is a D flat? You see this symbol and this symbol? It's right here. This means sharp and this means flat. When we're talking about sharp, it means a little bit higher than its original sounds. And flat means the opposite, a little bit lower than its original sound. So here we call it C sharp, which tells us this noise is a little bit higher than the original C. And D flat is a little bit lower than original D. And this two is the same thing. You might wonder why they are the same thing. It's only because you see C and D are one whole step, like this purple curve, see? One whole step away from each other. So this is one, and this is half step, and this is half. So they are the same thing. Okay, we can talk about it later if you still do not understand. Let's move on. So you see between D and E, there's D sharp and E flat, and F sharp, G flat. And you might wonder why? Why between E and F and B and C, there are not such thing as like E sharp? No. F flat? No. There are not things like that. Why? Because E and F are only half step away from each other. So basically, E sharp is F. F flat is E. You see what I'm saying? So they are only half step away from each other. So E sharp is F and F flat is E. If you wanna ask why, I have no idea. When they arranged the scale, they said it that way. And it sounds normal when you sing it. Furthermore, if you look at a piano keyboard, if you used to play piano, if you used to play piano or not, if you see one, you will find out like the black keys is keep repeating a pattern too. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. It's because between E and F, there's not such thing as, between E and F, it's a whole step, not a half. Sorry, my bad. Between E and F, it's only half step, and between D and E, there's a whole step. You see, a whole step, and that's why between D and E, there's a black key, and between E and F, there's no black key. Well, let's move it back to guitar. One fret on guitar string is half a step. Hopefully you understand what a fret is. If you don't, let me explain it. Okay, now grab your guitar. Hopefully you get your guitar tuned already, if you know what that is. Well, if you don't, good for you. So if you know how to tune your guitar, hopefully you know what does each string means. So this one, the thickest, top one is E string, lower E, A, B, no, E, A, D, dog, D for dog, D string, G, B, B for boy, B, E, again, E, A, D for dog, G, B, boy, E. These are the 6 string. So this is the first string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we know the 6th string is E string, right? And if you look back to the diagram I show you, it says on the right part, 1 fret equals half step. So since we know the opening string of E string is E, okay, so the first fret is half step after E, which is F. Understand? So the opening string is E. 1 fret is adding half step F. Then half step after F is F sharp. Then half step after F sharp is G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, and it keeps going. So if you sometimes forget what this is, you can like just count. Okay, let me do it again. E, open E string, E, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, my bad, sorry, C sharp. Then it keeps going to like the back. And this rule applies to other string too. Let me show you. So for example, if we pick the 3rd string, which is the G string, G string. So the first fret of G string should be G sharp, because half step after G is G sharp, right? So G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp. Okay guys, if you still struggle with why C sharp and D flat are the same thing, here's some math for you to think. For you to look at. Consider C as 1 and D as 2. And consider sharp as plus 0.5 and flat as minus 0.5. So D flat is 2 minus 0.5, which is 1.5, and C sharp is 1 plus 0.5, which is 1.5 also. So 1.5 equals to 1.5, and this tells us that C sharp and B flat are the same thing. Cool? And this applies to A sharp, B flat, and G sharp, A flat, all this too also. But keep that in mind, and always remember that between EF and BC, there are no B sharp or C flat or F flat, E sharp, because E and F are half step away from each other, and E sharp is halfway I mean half step from E, right? So E sharp is basically the same thing with F. So there's no need to, I mean, you cannot put a thing between this because F sharp, I mean, E sharp is F and F flat is B. I mean, F flat is E. Sorry, my bad. Alright, that's all for today. Hopefully, you understand what this musical alphabet means to you and what this sharp and flat means. If you got any questions and comments, please leave them and always stay tuned for the next lesson. I will see you there.